last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second down, Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Third down, here's Haskins. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They give him a gain of 38.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Then tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
61, matchbox lights. Ready?
From the gun, Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. Looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. A handoff to Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
53 is the mic. Time to go, night-night. Check. 53 is mine. Check. 53.
Hey, Charlie.
Come to my world.
We won it. Come to my world.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey!
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Get it.
Jones operating from the gun. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Redskins take over first.
Get ready.
At their own 16-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Reed with it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From midfield now, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kareem Martin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. On 3rd down, Haskins out to the left. It's complete to Dodson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot.
53's
Greystone, travel.
53's Mike. Record. Check. Crunch.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, Sam up.
Now Jones on first and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A first down carry for Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A toss out to Barkley. Powering forward. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Jones keeping it on the sneak. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 3-yard line.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start the second half with a run by Geis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Come on, set. Hey, come on. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Complete. Richardson has it. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Tupper! Gone! Hey, wahoo! Yo, cheetah!
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Come on!
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. Blue draw quarters.
Here I come!
Now.
That's me!
Ready?
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Rosas true blue on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Haskins. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A gain of 15. First down, Redskins.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Haskins to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues. And
not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Rashard Matthews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Here we go. 10-2 saw. 6-6, pull it high. Look, squeeze. Watch the whip. Get it.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, exit. Go.
Jones now. Off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Hey, lock it.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hatchet.
Throwing again. Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Jones on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
At the Redskins' 17-yard line.
Got it. 53. Check 53. Let's go, D. Now.
Here's a give to Barkley. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
He's coming. We got double up. 22 jet bomber. Let's go.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So the ball position now at the 3. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Haskins on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Hand off to Thompson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Haskins got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. Fighting through it, he's got space. Jordan Reed past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, 78 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Hey, Haywood.
Lucky.
General West.
Get wild. Shift.
Rock it. Ready?
Here's Jones throwing on first down, buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Haskins going to try to throw it. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Giants 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set up. 60 outlaw. Hey, Delta.
54. I'm coming.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
You're out. Get it.
Throwing Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a run with Geis, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the set.
53. Check 53. Watch the run.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Redskins, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.